Hey there. So here's Star Wars for the Game Boy, original Nintendo Game Boy. Um, I believe this is probably identical to the NES version of Star Wars. I never played the NES version of Star Wars, but I remembered having a Nintendo Power that had a guide. You know how they have a whole strip that would show the whole layout of the whole level. I'm pretty sure I saw that in one of those magazines, and it looked exactly like this. Now, this was another one of those used games I bought probably around 15 bucks. And, you know, I'm a Star Wars fan, but I'm not that heavy into Star Wars. I liked the ones I saw when I was young. I don't care for the new ones really. Um, but you know, and I've been a fan of Star Wars games. There's been a lot of good Star Wars games. And this one here, you know, again, I would buy a game and almost convinced myself the game was good, even if it wasn't, because I didn't want to admit that I wasted my money or that the game sucked. And this is kind of one of those games like that. Like, it's not completely awful, but it's got a lot of problems with it. Like, I'll show you here in just a minute. Like, for one, the gun, alright, for R2-D2. It follows the movie, pretty much the environments that you play in. Um, like for one, the gun. See, it's kind of a pea shooter. It's shooting these big pellets and it just sounds weak. And then the other problem is the way the guys die. Watch. There's one up here, I think, right over here. See, they just kind of poof in a cloud. I don't like that. My argument is I really believe they probably could like fall off the side of the screen, like fly off the side, or even fall off. I don't care. Or if they want to have them evaporate, you know, 3 frames of digital dust or pixelized dust would look better. You know, I don't know. I don't. I just don't feel satisfied when I kill enemies in this game, and the enemies are actually kind of scarce. You don't run into them a lot. A lot of levels have this kind of maze design, and it really is kind of annoying because it's hard to really tell where you've been and where you need to go. Uh, See, like I remember this sort of. I gotta do that to get up there, and then look, I fall. I'm about to crash and burn. Oh, let's see, I fell right out the exit. Oh man. All right. Let's see if I can't get to the top of this thing, and then I don't know how much further I'm gonna go. But this game, see, it changes up a little bit, but most of the time you're doing this, and most of the time it's the same kind of maze, but with different backgrounds. Um, and like I said, the enemies, they don't, it's not fun to shoot them. The gun's kind of stupid. Look how he holds it out in front of him. It's just kind of, yeah, he's really ready for action, you know. It looks dumb. Graphics are kind of weird. Like some walls, like I thought originally I could stand on that, and then found I could just run right past it. And this big old beam looks like it's probably a wall, but it isn't. And then, I mean, look, these things I don't think are even rotating. No. So I had no idea at first, like, that would do that. I've been shoved off the spikes before. Oh, alright. Well, that's probably all I'm going to go here. But, yeah, at the end of the game, see okay, well, let me just go just a minute here. I got one more thing to say about it. Like, say the end, everyone knows the end of the first movie. So when you're at the Death Star, when you actually succeed, uh, you can't really tell what you did different to make it work, rather than it's kind of a guess thing. You're like, well, that looks right, and it worked this time, and then the next time I tried it, it didn't work. You know what I mean? I did the exact same things I did the last time, but for some reason, this time it didn't line up. And it's just really stupid. You know, limited continues again. at some point. I'm pretty sure there's limited continues, or the checkpoint puts you back pretty far. It's been a long time, but I did beat this game, uh, just convincing myself that it was good, and then made the mistake of buying Empire Strikes Back for the Game Boy, and maybe I'll do that one. It was a little bit better, but I don't know. I think I was hoping that it would have turned out something else. See, like, you can do a double jump there. But see, this isn't even where... No, maybe it is. See, I get lost. I don't remember. A lot of stuff like this crap here. Alright, sorry. I said I was going to quit a while ago. It always happens for me. I just have to try it one last time and get past it. I won't let any stupid game defeat me. And I know he's right up here in this corner. I think this is probably the most obnoxious part of the game is this desert point. After that, it gets a little better, but I don't know. Give it a shot if you're a real big Star Wars fan. There we go. Got him. I think that's a good time to end. Uh, yeah, and check it out if you like it, and see what they do with the rest of the game and the story. All right, thanks again. This is Captain Goodnight. Thanks for watching.